Gotta find that one piece. I forgot which one it was, though. So many masterpieces. Well, today's the day. Gotta find that one piece. I'll explain later. I remember it was somewhat clear. It had striations in it, like the white lines. That's not it. That's a quad. Definitely gotta find more of those. That would be nice. All these are nice, though. Quite the hobby indeed. But I remember it was somewhat clear. Had lines in it. Got big plans for that one piece. Found it. Right in the back. That's the one. I'll explain when I get there. Going backwards. Something else I want to try. Where's that thing at? Dang. Don't tell me I'm going to have to dig through this whole thing just to find it. Man. Clock's ticking. Forgot where I put it, though. I think I found it. I never forget a shard. I never forget a design. Just like the all-seeing eye all over this one. Man, beautiful. I think it's that one. Right there. Right in the center. Be careful. That's the one. The symbol. One of them. Time to go.
The very basics like showing up on time, cleaning up your property each day, not smashing your flowers or bushes.
Good start to the day.
You should buy today because this huge deal expires tonight. We also covered the big things like
What you know about that? Check that out. Welcome to fall heaven. Beautiful clouds are moving in. It's going to continue forward for the rest of the day. It's going to start raining tonight. 60% chance all the way through Monday. What you know about that? Definitely got to have it. I know it's going to knock off the fragile leaves. It's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to blow through here and just knock off whatever's left. And it's late October. Got to see what I can see. Got to experience what I can experience. But there's something I got to do today. And it starts right here. A little bit further in. Something that I've been meaning to do for the past 6 months since I got that EVP. Redoing those first videos of mine. Look, my balance is so slick, it's not even funny. I can do this thing hands-free. Hopefully what I'm going to be attempting today is going to be good. But I know it's going to be good. Because I think I might have done something wrong in the past. When I was here about 4 years ago. Got to make it to that spot first. Got some things to talk about. Things to do. Question is at the moment is how cold are the waters going to be? That's what I want to know. Can't get to that destination until I get into the waters, right? Awesome. Check out all the gold out here. That's a crap load of gold for sure. You're talking about billions of dollars worth. Right in one single frame. If you know what I mean, man. Beautiful nature. Beautiful. When it comes to the gold out here, though, I don't know if it stands out more with a white sky when it's cloudy or when it's blue. Don't know how cold the waters are going to be. Can't get to that destination until I get in it, right? Got to get in that thing. Man. I bet that's going to be frigid. It's about 63 right now, so it's not going to be too chilly today. But it went down into like the low 40s last night, which means you know this fresh water is going to be frigid. Might as well go ahead and do it. Can't stand here forever, can I? You guys crazy. Man, look at that gold down there, though. That's a crap load of gold. Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, that's cold, alright. I'm just going to deal with that thing. At least we passed the test. But now I got to pass a challenge. More than just a test. Any advice to try to get around this thing? Got to work with the angles, the geometries. I think I see a way out. We'll wade through this thing. Right over here. Some big trees around this place. Probably not that old, but still old enough. Another party balloon hanging in a tree. Too bad it's not gold and silver like the last two that I came across. But there's something else that's gold. Dang, look at that. There's definitely something out here. Definitely something. Keep having to look up because it's so beautiful. So awesome. Not really going to be looking for the good stuff today. I got something else I got to do out here. They know exactly who I am out here. I know that they know. They said my first name perfectly out here back in like 2018. They were mad about something. And I think they know that I had to come back out. But what did I come out here for? Not to look for the good stuff. That's for dang sure. Got a couple more bins to make it around. Can't remember the exact spot though. Where was it that one time when I got the magical EVPs out here? Hope they'll accept my friendship after this one. But they already know that I'm always willing to be friends. There's this one spot out here that is incredibly active when it comes to paranormal activity. And it's been a very long time since I've been out here. A very long time. Thank the Lord I went back and redid all those videos and heard things that I've never heard before. As I was learning how to hear, how to listen, how to see. Nothing like the gift. So glad I went back. But I was forced to go back. I was. It wasn't my initial plan to go back and redo the videos. Not at all. Maybe I need to unplug the headsets so I can get the full frequency out here. I don't think I'll be out here that long anyway. I might want to go to another spot. But I got so many EVPs out here, it's not even funny. But how do they know who I am, though? They call me like 3 different names. And one of the craziest EVPs I got was somebody was referencing Solomon. One of the craziest EVPs I got out here that same day when someone said, sugar is God. It is everywhere, Solomon. Or Solomon is everywhere. They were talking about sugar. God is sugar or sugar is God. Solomon is everywhere. What the heck kind of EVP is that? Does sugar have to do with God? That's what I want to know. But that's not the only EVP I came out here to investigate today. Definitely not the only EVP I came out here to investigate. Not at all. At least 3 more. I don't want to spend the entire day in these woods trying to find some animal face on a rock or something. I don't know where I was though, guys. When it comes to that hot spot, that paranormal hot spot. I think this is the spot right here. I remember it was on a curve. On a nice summer day. So bright out here. When they dropped the M word, the M bomb, called me the M name again. Metatron. I had no idea that they were calling me that name a long time ago. But they referenced me as 3 different names in that video. Even my first name of today. So clear out here. This is definitely the spot where I got the majority of EVPs. Right here. This is it. Let me unplug the headsets. Little does the human race ever know when you come out and do this kind of thing. Looking for the good stuff or whatever. There's ones out here that are always watching. And they know exactly what you say, what you do. And everything else in between. One of a kind out here. First one ever recovered. Hope they're happy that I cleaned it off. Like it was back in the good old days, hundreds of years ago. Recovered it right over there on the other side. Just around this bend. Never forget it. But someone was mad about it, though. They were. Never heard an entity say such a thing. When I was talking about doing something else. And they chimed in and said, "Shut up, so-and-so. You took my rock." I've never had an entity or an old soul yell at me like that before. Never have. I didn't know they could be so mad, get so angry, even in the afterlife. But that one that said that, you know that they made this thing hundreds of years ago. And they're about to get it back. Now what's going to happen after I give it back? Where am I going to put it? I don't want to just chuck it up in the land. I want them to see it. I don't want to just throw it in the creek. The creek is going to pull it off even further out of here. I don't want to stick it in the land. But I can't take it back to them. Where their grave is. There's no way. Because I don't even know where their grave might be. Deep underground out here. What if they're trying to tell us? They know I'm a very good grave finder. Maybe I should just leave it back where I found it. The exact same spot right over here. But kind of like set it up so they can see it. You know, up on the lands or something. Where they know that it's visible. That they can touch it, see it. I think that's a very good idea. Well, looks like I'm not going to be able to go on this side of the creek up in here. I was just going to go up a little bit further and let them know in the spot, a little bit further up, about maybe 300 feet, where they said that magical EVP. Well, I know it's kind of hateful, but they were mad at me for taking their rock. But I can't go up in here. There's a family of cardinals that noticed when I came around this bend right here earlier. There's a family of cardinals up in here. There's probably about 10 of them. And they're chilling. They're just laying around. I don't want to scare them though. But I just looked over there and they're all like bathing in the water and stuff like that. You can probably see them flying around. Yeah, look at them. They're just like dipping themselves in the water, chilling. Having a good time in this fall heaven. Let's not go around there. Let's give them some respect. Here's the spot. Was a gravel bar right where the water is flowing. Almost 5 years ago. Things have been changed around. It's the way life goes out here. But the question is, when you take this kind of stuff, does it change their life, their afterlife? When you remove it where it was, does it change who they were? Does it erase part of who they were? That's one thing that's got me worried. They made it out here. They lived out here. They were part of the land. Even after they're gone. They definitely became part of the land, if you know what I mean. Part of life out here. And they can see everything that goes on. Very cool indeed. Don't want this thing to be washed out. And one thing I shouldn't have done was take it. But I never would have heard the EVP to understand the truth if I didn't take it. You see what I mean? If I didn't recover it first, I would have never gotten the EVP to let me know truth. To find out the truth. Everything has a catalyst. Everything's always got a beginning. But in order to find the truth and understand it, you got to find the beginning and know what the beginning is. And it's anything and everything out here in this universe. I guess a good way for them to hang on to it is to put in some roots or something. Maybe in a spot where it can't be reached by the waters. Maybe stick it in some kind of tree that's going to grow around it, you know? Encapsulate it. Where it hangs on to it for another 50 to 100 years. They want it back, they're going to get it back. Never to be touched by human hands ever again. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something about this piece right here. Something about that symbol. Found it in the same creek. About 1.5 years ago. Blew my mind when I saw that design right there. That symbol. Unforgettable. What is it that you know out here? But what you know out here is not here. There's no way that the same design, the same symbol, can exist in two parts of the world like this. Unless it was taught or communicated on how to make it. Long time ago. Information, knowledge. Besides, in that one video, when you're mad that I took your rock, fine gold. You know what I'm looking for. But it's not that I want it. I just want to make sure it's still there. Besides, how do you know the word doofus? No one hasn't said that word since like the early 90s. Doofus. Fine gold. If you were so mad at me by taking your rock, why would you laugh and tell me to do something like that? Because you know I'm looking. And you know that there's something that I remember. And I know that you remember too. Hope you like that I return your rock. It's back in your hands now.